welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to do a little couch yoga. So I decided today not to rearrange my apartment like I usually do. I move my couch over off to the side so I have this all open space for my yoga practice. And I realize that most people may not be able to do that in their space, so today we're going to do a little couch session, okay? So we'll be using the couch as our prop. And of course, if you happen to rearrange your room or anything like that, you can do all of this against the wall as well too. So we're actually going to start with legs up the couch. So we're going to shift our hips close to the bottom of the couch here, and then we're just going to swing our legs around, getting nice and comfortable here, and then of course straightening out as best you can. And then similar to legs up the wall, right? We're just going to soften our legs and let them drape over onto the couch and be really heavy. So you can even like relax your legs in your hip sockets here. And I'm going to place my hands on my rib cage, okay, so I can start to connect with my breath. Okay, so start to notice the length of your spine. Let your legs be heavy and drape over your couch. And this should feel like a really nice low back release for your body. Okay, let's take a few deep inhales in through our nose and big exhales out through our mouth. Inhaling in through your nose, big exhale out through your mouth. One more just like that. Inhaling in, big exhale out through your mouth. And then slowly start to seal your lips. Practicing breathing as best you can in and out through your nose. Slowing your breath down, slowing your mind down, and of course slowing your body down. Okay, we're not going to be moving a whole lot today in our practice. It's more of a relaxing practice. So really connecting with your breath. Noticing how your breath can support you. How are you using your breath to help deepen a pose or help get you through the pose if you're feeling a little bit of tension? How is your breath working for you? That's something we don't even have to really think about. We just do it. Okay, but taking those mindful inhales and those mindful exhales. I could probably stay here for like 15 minutes. I don't know about you all, but feel free to pause the video if you want to stay a little bit longer. Okay, and that's for all of these postures, okay? You can stay as long as you'd like. And you can also repeat and do this all over again as well too, okay? Okay, we're gonna move our arms into gold post arms, okay? So just starting to just change the arm positions and start to open up the chest and the shoulders and your heart center. And again, my legs are really relaxed, so I'm not trying to squeeze them or keep them together. I'm letting them relax in the hip sockets, be really heavy in my pelvis, and again, feeling the length of my spine on the mat, on the floor, on the ground, connected to the earth. Okay, good. And then from here, you're going to stretch your arms up over your head. Give yourself a nice big stretch through your shoulders. You can even let your shoulders creep up by your ears if that feels good. Okay, good. And then bending your arms, coming back into cactus arms. Okay, we'll do that just 2 more times. Reaching your arms up over your head. Bending your elbows out nice and wide, cactus. Good. Arms reach up over your head. Arms bend, cactus arms. Give yourself a hug, okay? And notice which arm's on top. You can let your fingertips drape down towards the mat. Let your elbows lift up towards the sky. Giving yourself a nice big hug here. Okay, good. And then the switching, which arm is on top, and hug yourself in the other direction or the other way. Good. Feels so good to hug someone, even if it's just yourself. Okay, good. A few more deep breaths here. Okay, good. And then gently release your arms out nice and wide. Good. Right away, we're going to move into figure four glute stretch. Okay, so we're going to bring our right ankle and cross it up and over our left knee and energetically press this right knee towards the couch. Okay, and kind of notice right away what your pelvis and your hips want to do. Okay, they might want to swivel a little bit over to the left. They may not want to stay square. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, I want this just to be wherever your body is right now is perfect. You don't need to change it. It's exactly where you need to be. Okay. I just want you to just be in the posture, just stick with your breath, and again, don't worry too much about structurally what you're supposed to do, okay? Try not to like force anything and fix what the pose is supposed to look like, right? I want you to be in pure sensation. So I'm going to use my hands to kind of help energetically press my right knee away, and again, it's a little bit more relaxed, figure four. My left leg's pretty heavy on the couch here, and again, I'm using my hands to help guide my right leg a little bit closer, but I'm also giving it a little bit of resistance. So I'm pressing my right knee into my hand a little bit, so again, I feel a little bit deeper stretch here. Right, so a little bit of a difference between like a passive stretch, right, and then an active stretch. We find a little bit of energy, this press and this pull, a little bit of resistance. Stay for a few more moments here on this side. Okay, good. And then gently we'll release this right leg. We'll drape it back up over the couch. Okay, give your legs a little shake, a little wag, and then we'll switch sides. So left ankle crosses up and over your right knee. Okay, and again, kind of just notice what your hips wanted to do right away. Okay, and again, just in a place of curiosity, not in a place of judgment. And again, energetically pressing this left knee away, and you can stay here if you'd like, if that's enough of a stretch, or you can start to add a little bit of resistance by pressing your hands into your leg and your leg into your hand. And again, it's that active stretching. And again, don't worry too much about what the pose is supposed to look like. Be in pure sensation. Okay. It's really hard. That's why we practice yoga, right? So we can really start to connect to our inner self, to connect to that self-care. And we connect to that sensation. Forget about your breath. How are you breathing? How is your breath supporting you here in your figure four glute stretch? Okay, just a few more moments here on this left side. Great, and then let's slowly release this left leg, bringing it back up over the couch, giving your legs a nice little shake here. Okay, great, good. Okay, reach your arms up over your head. We'll flow again in those little cactus arms. So bending your elbows, chest nice and open here, arms reach back up over your head. Cactus arms, bending your elbows, open chest, reaching your arms back up over your head. Good, cactus arms. Good. This time we're going to bring our elbows and our forearms together out in front of us, kind of making I guess kind of like goalpost if you can, or maybe your elbows and forearms come together to touch in your hands. And we're just going to open and close just 3 times, okay? So just nice and gentle, just finding a little bit of mobility in the shoulders here. Good. And I'm going to do one more. I think I maybe did 4, but you guys get the point. 3 or 4 times is totally fine. Opening back out. Good. Okay. From here, we're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Okay, so again, everyone's couch is going to be a little bit different, and our hips are different, right? So I can bring my heels in pretty close to my hips, and this feels okay for me, okay? If this is too deep of a stretch for you, you can just let your heels, okay, your calves, your ankles drape over the couch, and this is the same thing, okay? So again, you might have your feet resting, or if you want to go in a little bit deeper by bringing your heels towards your hips, go for it, okay? I'm going to do a little mix of both. So I'm going to start out a little bit tighter in, okay? And again, this can be enough of a stretch. You can keep your hands in by your rib cage, or you can use your hands against your legs to, again, add a little bit of resistance, add a little extra stretching. Again, that's your choice, okay? Okay, and again, nice full deep breath here. Again, don't worry about what the pose is supposed to look like. Be in pure sensation, pure breath. Allow your mind to almost turn off, right? So you're not thinking about anything but what you're doing right now in this moment. I know sometimes it can be distracting practicing at home. I know for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to clean that corner. Okay, I'm like thinking about what I'm gonna cook for my next meal. Okay, but try to just be, again, here now in the present moment, really honoring yourself and your body and this time for yourself. Okay. Good. Okay, and then I'm going to keep my Baddha Konasana, but I'm going to release it so that I relax over the couch a little bit more. So again, my knees are still out nice and wide, my soles of my feet are still together, but now I'm just kind of draping them over the couch for a little more relaxation, okay? And again, we'll stay here for about another like 15 to 30 seconds. Again, feeling the length of my spine, breathing deeply. Good. I'm even shifting my head a little bit from right to left, just making sure I'm not holding any tension in my traps, in my neck, in my face. Okay, so any little added movement, you're more than welcome to do. Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our knees back together, okay? And then we're going to clean the slate again, just with our cactus arms, okay? So arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, elbows bend in, cactus. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, cactus arms. Good. Last one. Inhaling, arms reach up. Exhaling, cactus arms. Good. Pause here for a moment in cactus. Let your arms be heavy. Okay, good. All right, and then we're going to come back into those Baddha Konasana legs. Okay, so soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Okay, and I'm going to let my heels kind of drape over the couch, but again, you can choose which position feels better, tighter or a little bit wider, okay? Now we're gonna come into our little check mark pose, okay? So left leg is going to reach out to the left, and again, you can use the support of the couch. So again, you know, it's maybe hard to see, but my knee is bent, and I'm letting my calf and my ankle kind of hang over the couch here, okay? So you can stay here, and again, this is a nice relaxing, opening up the inner thighs and the groin area, okay? Or if you're feeling a little more open, you can straighten the leg and start to let it slide down the couch. And again, my right leg is on the couch, and then my left leg is reaching out to the left, and I'm keeping my hips as square as possible. Okay, so try to resist the urge to kind of tip over. And then again, you can use your arms to give you a deeper stretch or to help support you. Okay, and again, you kind of choose which feels best for you. Okay. Just breathing here. Softening your breath. Again, just going to your edge. Good, okay, and then using your arms to help guide your left leg back in, okay, to that restful Baddha Konasana. Okay, pause for a moment. If you need to like kind of wiggle out, you can wiggle out, and then we'll switch to the other side. So right leg again, you can just rest it, opening up a little bit more so you start to get into the inner thigh and the groin area, okay, and it can be just like this, how I'm relaxed. One leg's, rotated out, one leg's just a little bit more open, so like a wider Baddha Konasana. Okay, or you can start to straighten the leg and slide it down the couch so you start to get a nice big stretch through the right inner thigh. Okay. Good, so again, this is like our check mark pose. Okay, good. Breathing, stick with your breath. And again, you can use your arms to help go deeper into the stretch by using the weight of your arms to press down or using them to support your legs. Okay, your choice. Good. Take your time. We're going to bring this right leg back in nice and slow. Again, go easy here, going back into that Baddha Konasana just for a moment. And then let's slowly straighten our legs up towards the sky and just give your legs a nice little shake. Again, just releasing your legs. Okay, good. All right. And then go and drape your heels and your calves back over the couch, okay? From here, we're going to do one last little thing here. We're going to come into a little bit of a twist, okay? So now we're going to fold our knees a little bit closer into our chest, okay? And again, depending on how tight or open you are, this, your heels might stay on the couch for a moment, and that's fine, okay? You might be able to fold completely in. Your tailbone might lift up a little bit, and then I'm kind of, my heels are slightly away from the couch, okay? I'm going to let my legs fall over to the right. So again, your feet might kind of hang for a little bit, but see if you can bring your knees closer into your body so you're bringing your feet against the couch here, okay? So my knees are down. It's a pretty tight twist, okay? So just be mindful. And then go ahead and open your left arm out to the left. Right hand can stay on your knees or open out. So again, really hugging your knees in towards your abdominals. Or staying nice and compact here in this little twist, okay? Focus can be up towards the sky or over towards your left hand. Great, okay, and then we'll slowly bring our legs back over to the center, and then we'll switch sides, okay? So legs start to fall over to the left, hug your knees in close, let your feet reach up and over the couch, keeping my feet pressing into the bottom of the couch here. I'm gonna reach my arms out nice and wide again, knees are hugging in close to the chest, and then twisting on this right side. Good, nice full deep breath here. great. Okay, instead of coming back to neutral, we're gonna keep rolling over to that side, the left side, okay? So now I'm just gonna sort of come into a little fetal position here. I'm gonna use my arms, okay? So my right hand's in front of me to help lift me up, okay? And then I'm gonna come up to seated. And again, move slow, let your head be the last thing to come on up. And then I'm gonna sit right up against my couch here. Bringing my legs in easy pose here, or you can always sit with your legs out in front of you if that feels good, okay? Good, and again, sit back a little bit more, and not that you're like lounging on the couch, okay? But feel your back press into your couch, and it's kind of helping you guide to keep this nice long spine here. Okay, feel the length of your spine. Feel a little bit of ease as you're sitting here. Good, and then just press your hands together at your heart center. Thank yourself for moving mindfully and connecting with your breath. Good, take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for couch yoga today. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you again.